Welcome to the ultimate F30 Spacer Guide. Hey, this is Bryan. Thanks for watching Kies Motorsports. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and check us out at KiesMotorsports.com. As many of you know, the praying mantis really like good wheel fitment, and today we're going to help them out by showing you various options on what wheel spacers would work on your F30 BMW. All right, buddy, you think we should do the, what do you think about the 10s? 10s? No? How about the 12s? You feeling the 12s? Yeah. You want to go 15? Oh my gosh.
He's dancing.
He seems way... 18? I don't know if they're gonna fit, but we're gonna find out. For today's video, Chris, our operations manager, has lent me his 2016 BMW 340, and if you have a 328 or 335, it's pretty much gonna be the same. His does have the M Sport package, so we are going to be doing it with these stock M Sport wheels. And we have a variety of sizes. We have 10s, we have 12s, we have 15s, and we have 18s. Now, the most popular sizes are 10s in the front, 12s in the back, or 12s in the front, 15s in the back. We got an 18 because I'm just curious to see if they fit. Some people will do 15 and 15, so it all depends on personal taste, and that's what today's video is for. Now, before we get started, I do want to say, don't use 10s in the back. It doesn't have enough meat, and it is not recommended. It is recommended that the smallest you do in the back is a 12. The other thing, you need to make sure that you have the appropriate wheel bolts to account for the extra space, because say you want to run a 15 or so, you have your wheel bolt, it's going through the wheel, then it's getting 15 millimeters of spacer, and then at the end of the day, you don't have enough to actually hook into the hub, and your wheel's gonna fall off, and that's a bad day. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that you get the appropriate size wheel lugs, or, let me turn my bench around here, or as you know from watching our channel, we like to do wheel stud conversions. This is a 78 millimeter wheel stud conversion from Motorsport Hardware. I'm going to show you how to install this, because these not only make it so you can use any of these sizes here, but it makes it super easy to get your wheels on and off. So with that, I'm going to jack up the front of the car, pull off the wheel, I'll show you how to install these, and then we'll get testing. Now, before we get started, let's talk about how the wheels fit today. So as you can see, they are very sunken in. It's very standard of most auto manufacturers to do this on various makes and models. And with a little spacer, it just makes it look so much better. So we're gonna get some before shots here, and then we'll compare as we go. If you don't have a jack, this is my favorite jack in the whole world, because it's got this nice T handle, and then to lower it, all you do is twist. You've got so much control over a traditional one where you just twist and twist and the car falls. All right, with your 17 millimeter protected socket, let's remove the wheel bolts, which look like this. And if you don't have one, these are super essential for not destroying your wheels, and we have it linked down below. See, no wheel studs. Almost lost the wheel there. To install wheel studs, you need medium strength Loctite. We're just gonna put a little drop on the bottom here. Boop. Then you're gonna take this, twist it in like so. Then you wanna set your torque wrench to 25 foot-pounds, and you're going to use a 5 millimeter Allen bit on the end. Okay, just like that. And that's that. So then, rinse and repeat. Boop. Now, as I mentioned before, the most popular sizes are 10 front, 12 rear, or 12 front, 15 rear. So we're gonna start by showing you 10 in the front. See, wheel studs make it so easy to put your wheels on. Now, as far as the nuts are concerned, these are the conical, just standard nuts. We also have in the race nuts, which are a little bit longer, but both will do the same thing. They're also a standard 17 mil. So I'm just gonna lightly tighten these, and then we'll torque them all down. And these get torqued down to 105 foot-pounds. All right, so now that we have the 10 up front, I'm gonna put the 12 in the rear. You having trouble, buddy? There you go. Here, I got you. Come on, welcome to Earth.
He's going back to the wheel.
He wants to check it out. Boop. All right, and then we're gonna do the exact same thing. From here, our praying mantis is on the jack under there. He's checking out the angles up here, just to make sure everything's on point. Boop. Boop. We'll pop the 12 on here. There you go, buddy. All right, so what do you think from this angle? All right, so he's pretty pleased with the 12s. He said he'd like to see it something a little more aggressive. Yeah, he's not happy with it. So if you're looking for something more subtle, or maybe you want to run a more aggressive tire, a 10 in the front and a 12, it's a pretty safe way to go. If you wanted to, you could also put a 12 in the front and a 12 in the rear. You can do anything you want. Next, we're going to do 12s in the front and 15s in the rear. How did you get to the front? This guy loves wheel spacers. You want one? You can have one. Here, hop on, you can have the 10. Here, you want to touch it?
Just dancing along. Epic B-roll.
See, and with wheel studs, it's so easy. You can balance a praying mantis while installing your wheels. See? So easy. So easy, a praying mantis could do it. So something that I really like about these spacers, these are the ones from VAC, they make them in Philadelphia, so made in the USA, is they have this little lip in the back. So if you look, it kind of stops here and then goes to there. The purpose for that is, first off, they're hub centric. So it's going to go over this hub and extend your hub, which is going to go in your wheel and give you the most safety. But put them on, that's fully seated, and what happens is if they get corroded over time, you just take a flathead and you can just pry around, and then what's going to happen is they pop right off. So very good idea. Sometimes the companies will put like a little slit here, a little slit here, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. This you can pry under wherever you need to. So it makes it super easy. Gotta get a picture for Instagram, because I always forget to do that when we're filming. But it's amazing how much spacers can change the look of a car. So this is a pretty flush look. It's a little bit more aggressive than the other side. You have a little bit more poke. But especially once you start to lower your car, this car, it has the 4x4 package on it. So we haven't lowered this car yet, but the X drives typically come pretty high. But what happens is when you lower it, a lot of times your wheel will get a little bit of negative camber. Or you can do it on purpose if you have it aligned. Hey, look, here's our... He's so funny. He's like obsessed with wheels. My man. Go, bug guy. But follow me to the other side, and you can just see how good of a fitment that is. And look at this side. It's just like something's wrong. I don't know why it doesn't come like this from the factory. Now, one thing I will say this is missing is some Tommy El Garage mud flaps, which we'll link his info down below. But if you look on my car, on my F80, I'll show you later, we have little mud flaps. Well, Tommy does. It protects from flinging any dirt and junk down the side of your car, but it looks completely night and day, 1,000 times better. All right, so looking at this setup, again, this is the 12 in the front and the 15 in the rear. It's a pretty aggressive setup. So when you look straight down, basically the fender is like here-ish. So it's kind of riding on this top corner right here. Now, when I look straight down from here, it's more like here. So in the front, you're able to pretty much line it up with this corner, and then with the back, it goes to here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, since we have an 18, we're gonna put the 18 on and see if we can get it so it's pretty even with the super aggressive look. So at this time, I'm gonna throw the 18 on. For an aggressive setup, I think this is more even. So this comes down, it goes to that top point. Yeah, and this, yeah, so if you're looking for even and you're looking for pretty aggressive, 12-18 actually looks a lot better than I thought it did, or I thought it would. I mean, you definitely have some poke, so you'd have to want the poke look, and especially if you lower it. I think actually, I would probably, if I had stock wheels on my F30, I'd probably run this size. I like it a lot more than I thought I would. All right, so I probably wouldn't recommend doing anything more than an 18 in the back and more than a 12 in the front. And again, don't run a 10 in the back. It's not a good idea. You don't have the clearance and it's not safe. But since we have a 15, we haven't showed you what a 15 in the front looks like. Personally, like I said, I wouldn't go past there, and this is gonna put you 3 millimeters past. So it's probably gonna put it to like here. But hey, we have it, so might as well. Yeah, so as we had said, it puts you about here when you're looking straight down. I'm not really a big fan of seeing that much tread. It's too monster truck for me. But hey, at least we tried. I hope today's video was helpful for you. We did today's video just for you. We're actually not putting spacers on Chris's car at all. We are actually putting those wheels on. So we wanted to do the wheel stud conversion, but most importantly, we wanted to make this video for Josh because he asked in every single video. So Josh, this video was for you and the praying mantis. So yeah, so we gave Chris my old wheels, and we literally just spray painted them black last night. We're gonna get them powder coated, but we didn't have time. So we're just gonna do that for now. And then we're gonna take the tires off in a couple days, a couple weeks maybe for you, and get them actually powder coated. But this way, just give him a little bit different look for his car. And so yeah, I'm gonna install them with some spinners right now. We can't let them leave like that. We got them some of the floating center caps, so when you're driving, they just stay upright because they have this little weight in them, like that. So, as you're driving, BMW is always up. And in pictures, it always looks good because no matter how you park, it always ends up right side up. Anyway, once again, my name is Brian. Thanks for watching Kies Motorsports. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and check us out at KiesMotorsports.com. If you are interested in any of the parts or tools we used in today's video, be sure to see the links in the description. What's gonna happen now is I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna get Chris because he doesn't know that I just did this, so let's get his reaction.
Wow. What's up?
They look so good.
How happy are you? I'm ecstatic.